In a world where geopolitical tensions escalate, one name emerges as a beacon of hope: Elon Musk. Discover how his groundbreaking initiatives, from rocket innovations to space-based internet, could redefine global defense strategies. Beyond the horizon, Elon Musk recently revealed a formidable air defense system for the Air Force. SpaceX, the pioneering space enterprise, is teaming up with the United States Air Force on an extensive air defense initiative projected to surpass $102 million. This endeavor surpasses all prior expectations, promising innovation beyond imagination. Intrigued to learn more? Keep watching the video for further details. Rocket Cargo Chronicles. The US Air Force has recently granted SpaceX, the company renowned for designing and constructing heavy rockets, a contract valued at over $102 million. This contract aims to assist in the global transportation of military cargo and humanitarian aid. As reported on a government website, the System for Award Management. This contract is part of the Air Force's Rocket Cargo program, which employs rockets for global logistics in support of the Department of Defense. However, the specific spacecraft to be utilized by SpaceX for this program remains unspecified. Greg Spangers, the program manager of Rocket Cargo, mentioned that the Department of Defense is interested in the ability to transport cargo worldwide to aid humanitarian efforts. Spangers, speaking on behalf of the Air Force, highlighted the importance of collecting environmental data for the program through monitoring SpaceX launches and landings. He noted that most disaster areas lack nearby commercial spaceports, prompting the Air Force to explore various options for rural landings. As per the contract terms, SpaceX is mandated to showcase technologies and capabilities for transporting military cargo, humanitarian aid, and other commodities worldwide using heavy rockets, according to Space News. This type of contract, referred to as point-to-point transport, involves moving payloads from one location on Earth to another and represents the largest rocket cargo contract of its kind ever offered. The Pentagon's keen interest in the capability to deliver cargo anywhere on Earth to support humanitarian aid and disaster relief underpins the significance of this partnership, as emphasized by Spaniards. Rocket Ventures Unleashed. He mentioned that commercial vendors were envisioning a fixed point-to-point transportation service to established sites, which is a service we are keen on procuring once it becomes available. Spangers added that while SpaceX is the initial company to secure this contract, the Air Force intends to collaborate with other companies in this program as well. Air Force officials disclosed last year the Rocket Cargo Vanguard project, which explored plans for transporting up to 100 tons of cargo using commercial rockets globally. The new contract does not specify which of SpaceX's launch vehicles will be utilized for transporting goods. Nonetheless, this agreement will grant the Air Force Research Laboratory, AFRL, access to data on all SpaceX launches and booster landings, facilitating the selection and evaluation of the most suitable vehicle for the task at hand. It's widely known that SpaceX has been operating reusable rockets for years, including the Falcon Heavy for large payloads and the in-development Starship for massive cargo missions. Additionally, SpaceX is developing a reusable booster system known as the Super Heavy, capable of launching up to 100 metric tons into Earth's orbit. Elon Musk, SpaceX's CEO, believes that one of the capabilities of this rocket will be point-to-point travel around the Earth. According to Space News, under the new contract, the AFRL will also have the option to request demonstrations of SpaceX's heavy cargo transport and landing capabilities. However, there is no specified timeline for when such demonstrations might occur. Spacebound innovations. Spangers from Space News reported that the Air Force Research Laboratory, AFRL, plans to utilize multiple commercial demonstration launches in the coming years to gather data. He emphasized that the Air Force's schedule is not the determining factor. Rather, data collection will align with relevant SpaceX missions as per the contract. Additionally, SpaceX will develop cargo bays tailored for the Air Force, designed for swift loading and unloading, and compatible with intermodal containers owned by the US Transportation Command. The contract encompasses not only supplying cargo to the military, but also extends to disaster relief and humanitarian aid delivery. However, the challenge lies in the limited availability of spaceports, complicating the landing of rockets carrying essential supplies during disasters. To address this, AFRL is exploring alternative flight paths, considering various landing options for remote areas and taking human factors into account, while also diversifying cargo, including medical supplies. The timing of the first demonstration flight under the program remains uncertain. Spanges mentioned that other launch providers might also receive similar contracts in the future. This endeavour poses significant technical challenges, such as managing heavy cargo in orbit and testing the commercial thermal protection system, landing propulsion, and landing legs. Furthermore, this collaboration isn't SpaceX's first venture with the US Air Force. Recently, SpaceX submitted a request to the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, to expand its experimental authorization to demonstrate satellite internet capabilities to the Air Force. The proposed tests aim to showcase data transmission between stationary ground sites and an airborne aircraft, along with limited testing from a moving vehicle, illustrating SpaceX's ongoing commitment to advancing communication technologies. The Starlink project, a primary focus for SpaceX, aims to utilize thousands of satellites forming a constellation in space to create an interconnected internet network. This network will provide fast internet services to both existing and potential customers. SpaceX has announced a collaboration with Ball Aerospace, a defense and aerospace company, for the project. Ball Aerospace will supply the necessary antennas to connect Starlink satellites to aircraft. In a recent statement, SpaceX clarified that Ball Aerospace manufactures conformal antennas primarily for tactical military aircraft. The Starlink test falls under the Air Force Research Laboratory's Defense Experimentation using Commercial Space Internet program, for which Ball was awarded a $9.7 million contract in August. Although SpaceX has not specified the timeframe for the tests, it anticipates that they will take 4 to 6 months to complete. SpaceX has been expanding the performance of Starlink, having launched over 2,000 satellites into orbit. In October, SpaceX began offering early services and public data to customers in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, and New Zealand, with prices starting at $99 per month in the US. As of November, SpaceX is seeking approval from the FCC to connect private jets to Starlink. In January, SpaceX requested the FCC to broaden its authorization to include moving vehicles, allowing Starlink to be used by aircraft, ships, and large trucks. However, no action has been taken thus far. Speculation remains about the launch timeframe for these projects. With SpaceX's rocket cargo program, Musk aims to revolutionize military logistics, facilitating rapid deployment of aid and supplies worldwide. Moreover, through collaborations like the Starlink project with Ball Aerospace, Musk endeavors to democratize access to high-speed internet, enhancing connectivity for both civilian and military applications. In a world fraught with challenges, Musk's visionary initiatives offer promising solutions for a more secure and connected future. Thanks for watching.